Some for everyone.
Yeah. Let's rock.
Hey, this is the 5 on 5 podcast presented by Direct Music Service and Nuke's Hot Sauce. Nuke's Hot Sauce.
It's hot sauce.
It's hot sauce. Put it on everything. You could even put it in cereal.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. That's a bold
It
move.
is. You could do it.
You could. I'm not.
No one's stopping you.
Yeah, no one.
No one is stopping you.
I would stop myself, but
the bathroom will stop you.
Oh, for sure.
As you can tell, if you're watching us on YouTube or if you're listening right now, you heard three voices. I am one of them, Phenom, coming to you live from Portland, Oregon. Down the street from me, just around the bend, Jupiter Williams.
Good.
And downstairs in the belly of the beast, down in Las Vegas, Nevada, is Nick Lopez.
Oh, sick. I got one. Yo, it's different being on this end of that.
Yeah, right?
That's what she said.
Pause.
Is that how Hall & Oates came up with Can't Go For That?
Right.
Oh, maybe so.
Yeah.
It's just the boys this week. It's Thanksgiving week. Thanksgiving's like a week now, right?
Yeah,
we can say that.
Full week. Yeah, because we did Friendsgiving on Monday.
Yeah.
Pre-Thanksgiving on Wednesday. So
yeah,
it's a full week. Black Friday on Friday. Come on, man.
It's a full week.
What's Saturday? Saturday is like Cyber Saturday or something like that.
Small
Monday.
business
Goes all the way to the following
Saturday.
Week.
Oh, and then Cyber Monday.
Monday. Cyber sex Monday.
Cyber sex.
Throwback.
Gotta get it in.
Throwback. We're just gonna lead off with that. What's everybody's plans for Thanksgiving? It's kind of whatever, right?
Yeah, family time.
Yeah,
hang out with fam. Yeah, hang out with fam. Gonna I do need to do a little grocery shopping though, because I'm gonna make gonna make a dressing.
Oh, dressing.
I'm gonna make a dressing. Gonna bake some macaroni and cheese.
What's all right?
Black people love baked macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, that's why I want to talk about this. What is your mac and cheese recipe? What separates you from the rest of the pack?
It's my mom's recipe.
Oh, it's your mom's recipe.
Yeah, so that's what separates it.
Is there a secret ingredient?
Okay. You don't just use cheddar cheese. Let me just put it that way.
Okay.
And I was just going to keep it that way. Yeah.
No, I like that. I like that. I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. Just cheddar cheese.
It is.
And you get like this hard, like the top is like concrete, and
yeah. You got to diversify it a little bit.
I like that.
Yeah.
Neek, thoughts on Thanksgiving?
Love Thanksgiving. It's my favorite holiday.
Ooh.
Because I'm a dessert guy.
Desserts,
okay.
A local dessertsman. Yeah.
Okay. What's your dessert of choice?
I love cheesecake is like number one in my heart.
Let's go. Just regular cheesecake or any toppings on it?
I like all the variations.
Okay.
But honestly, classic cherry or strawberry is like my number one.
Yeah.
Love a good pie.
What kind of pie?
Honestly, all variations of apple because there's different kinds of apples.
I'm a Dutch apple pie kind of dude.
Dutch is fire.
Yeah.
I love crumble is good, but I love a crust.
Yeah.
I love like the obviously the pumpkin and sweet potatoes. I'm one of the rare people who I don't like choosing favorites. I either like something or I don't. And I like both. And they're two different pies to me. They're similar.
That's weird coming from you because that's not how you rock with music.
No.
Yeah, I'm different.
Because we definitely didn't have this kind of conversation with Kanye.
Oh God, yeah, no. We just got here. We just
sat down. Already spiciness at the Thanksgiving dinner table.
But you know what? Table. You want a spicy, if you want a hot take from me in regards to food.
Yeah.
I don't care for mac and cheese.
Okay.
Because it's just noodles and cheese.
It is, but
like
that's why you got to diversify.
Like you were talking about, you got to diversify like breadcrumbs and all that kind of shit. But at the end of the day, it's cheese and noodles
and butter.
And so it's not enough. It's not enough for me to be like, we gotta have it. It's my favorite thing. Like I'm really not tripping. And I think sweet potatoes, like the sweet potato mash with the
Mhm.
marshmallows,
Love it.
Casserole. Mhm.
that's like a dessert to me.
It is because
And I never understood why people put that next to turkey and like
to
mashed
It's
potatoes.
the
offset
sweet
it.
and the salty.
Yeah,
The sweet and
to
the salty.
It's
offset.
delicious, but it's crustless. It's sweet potato pudding,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's
right?
A
sweet
like a
mashed
creme brulee.
A
potatoes.
souffle.
A souffle, like a creme brulee,
Yeah.
like because it's like
A
toasted on
whip. A
a
whip.
whip.
Yeah.
Once you involve marshmallows, it's no longer like a savory dish. But yeah, Thanksgiving is just top bill. And honestly, the thing for me that would make it perfect is because it's more of a football holiday than a basketball holiday.
Right.
While Christmas is for basketball.
Mm-hmm.
If Thanksgiving was for basketball, it would be just the best holiday. It already is my favorite. I'm more of a basketball person than an NFL person, though. So if it had basketball, I'd just be fucking set. Like it had everything I need in my life.
Coming from Chicago,
yeah,
it's so ingrained with Thanksgiving and football, you know.
Yeah.
So,
do you guys play every? No, you guys. The Bears don't play every.
Not every.
No.
Not every, but
Detroit does.
It's up
Detroit's
there
a sure thing.
Yeah, Detroit plays every year.
Yeah. So we're always getting Detroit news when that happens.
For a long time, like it's always because they're like all kind of bad teams.
Oh yeah.
It's nothing like you want to watch. It's never like, oh my God, I can't believe this is on today. It's like if it was a free, like here's some free football, this is what it would be.
Yeah. And that's what we're getting in Detroit tomorrow.
Or like,
do we have to talk
Dallas,
about that too?
Like, I don't know.
Speaking of free, do you guys remember when like Disney Channel or like HBO used to do like the free week? You'd get to watch like the real.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like
did they do that around this time?
Man, I feel like it was the holidays that they would give you like 1 week and be like, hey, you should try out the Disney Channel, because the Disney Channel wasn't always free.
Really?
Right.
No, Disney Channel used to be a separate package.
Yeah.
And had what was that? The Alice in Wonderland TV show, like the real life TV show. Fraggle Rock was on HBO, I think.
Fraggle Rock is a Nick Jr. show.
Oh, okay. It wasn't always that way though.
I only know. Well, was it? Now I got to do a number crunch because I know it's Jim Henson.
Yeah, definitely Jim Henson.
Yeah, I feel like it wasn't always on there. But then you got all the extra Disney shows for like a week, and you didn't really know when it ended, and then you're just kind of like, and
then you go to it, and it's like,
I had no idea Fraggle Rock was or not Fraggle Rock, but I had no idea that Disney wasn't free. It's been, as far as I know, it's always been.
This was back in the day.
Okay.
This was like 97 probably.
Damn, really?
Yeah, this was back in the day.
Yeah.
That's wild. I don't know. Like, as long as I can remember, it's always been in my life. But like 97, I was 7. So like,
right.
Yeah.
7 or 8. So like that's I don't know. That's wild.
I bounced out of the Thanksgiving topic a little too quick though.
You're right. It's originally HBO. Fraggle Rock is originally HBO. It was CBC in Canada and HBO in the US.
Interesting.
I bounced out of the Thanksgiving topic. I did want to talk about our stance on green bean casserole.
Not a fan. Don't give me a casserole. Just give me green beans.
Oh, just straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm good.
I pass on the casserole, the green bean casserole. But if
the
you
green
bean
bean casserole,
green bean casserole. Yeah, we're gonna pass it around.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I just like regular. Just give me regular green beans. Give me some good seasoning on it.
What is a casserole? Full disclosure, I'm the pickiest eater in the world.
Right.
What
you would not eat a casserole?
I would never eat a casserole.
No way.
I've eaten one casserole in my life, and it doesn't count.
Well, okay. Question: is lasagna considered a casserole?
Is it? I don't know what a casserole is. Is it just a layer of stuff? Is it like a layer food?
And like a Pyrex, like glass pan.
That's how I
Right.
see it. Is there usually some sort of divider like in lasagna? Like there's the noodles, or is it just like bong bong bong, like just
I think
this,
it's just
that,
boom, boom,
this?
boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lasagna is the more accessible one, but then there's stuff like tuna casserole and stuff like that.
Right.
Which Neek, there's no chance in hell that
Not
you're
a
touching
fucking
that.
chance.
No way.
Neek's not touching
It's like
What's in
hot
a green
tuna,
bean casserole? What else is in there?
That's a
cream
good
of
question.
mushroom
Okay.
soup,
Bacon, right?
Sometimes bacon, but they have the crispy onions on the fried crispy onions on top. Yeah.
Culturally speaking, are casseroles a white thing?
It has to be. It has to be. Like a Jello mold, right?
Right. Oh God. Remember, like
Oh,
I didn't live
okay.
through this, but like you see it like in movies and like I think it was like this 50s or 60s where like savory foods were put in Jello. Like
What?
I think
like that was a craze for a while. Like they were putting like hot dogs in Jello, and like there was like a Jello. I'm gonna do a number crunch and get some examples for you guys, because that is totally a thing.
It doesn't sound.
I think this could be a thing, or I could be completely wrong. I think the casserole was like the blue collar working meal, where it's
That
like,
makes sense.
we got a bunch of ingredients, let's make something with this.
Yeah.
And it served you for like a week or whatever, like a slice of casserole.
I found an article on the Daily Meal titled "Why Were There So Many Gelatin-Based Dishes in the 50s and 60s?"
Oh God.
Ugh.
Lamb chops, the perfect salad. Like
lamb chops in Jello?
In Jello.
Ugh.
Like people would make a dish and then put it in Jello.
See, when I think about that, when I think about you talking about that, I think about Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, when she brought over that Jello, she had the cat food on it.
Oh God.
That's making my mouth water in the bad way. Like the bad water, not the good water.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like, dude, there's like the Jello salad. Like this was a whole thing.
Oh, what?
But you're not supposed to eat that lettuce like that.
No, that's part of it.
That's like decoration lettuce.
That's part of the deal, dog.
Anytime there's lettuce on a plate on anything like out of the norm, like that lettuce is warm as as Vegas in summer, baby. Like nobody wants a wilted, dry ass, warm ass piece of lettuce. It's like when you order like Postmates or like Grubhub or something like that, and you get a burger with the piece of lettuce on the burger. That burger's been in that hot plastic. It's just no way.
That lettuce
Spaghetti-o
is so soggy.
Jello. Oh my God, this has to be a joke.
Spaghetti-o Jello? No way.
I gotta bring this down because the Jello salad is a fucking thing, and there's so many. The rise and fall of oh my God, this is of an American icon. They called it.
They call Jello American icon.
The Jello salad. It's an American icon. My goodness, we use it for shots now.
We do.
Oh, Jello shots, yeah.
We do.
Oh.
We've surpassed.
How do you put SpaghettiOs in Jello?
That one you just mix.
Oh.
And so the Jello isn't transparent anymore. It looks like a spaghetti sauce.
Now, was everybody doing this, or was this like a cultural thing?
I think if I had to guess, it's a cultural thing.
It has to be.
I think
has to be.
I think people of who derive from the Caucasus Mountains were more into this.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
With historic lineage from such areas of the world.
Yes.
Of European descent. I think they were more into the savory foods encased in Jello.
It was split down the middle, right? There's two types of people. There's Jello people and there's pudding people.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys like Jello? I don't mind Jello.
I don't hate it. When I was younger, I did. When I was younger, I did. But as I got older, it was more of an acquired taste.
Yeah.
It is kind of goofy.
Yeah.
And then it fucks me up when you find out it's non-vegan.
It is not vegan. No. It's
It's
Yeah.
it's
Like
hoops. Horse
cow.
food.
Oh,
Horse
yeah,
hoops.
that's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It's like glue.
It's like glue, yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
Which now I'm like, oh damn, that's weird.
Yeah.
Like that, I didn't know. I don't think that's edible. I mean,
Oh.
we're eating it, but I don't think it's edible. You know what I'm saying?
So either.
Of all things that they could tell you is in there, they're like, "Hey, surprise horse hooves," and you're like, "What?"
Yeah.
That's crazy. As I'm eating it, that's fucking disgusting. With whipped cream. Ugh.
I'm a pudding guy. We do banana pudding.
Oh,
Banana pudding's great.
that's cultural. That's a black people
It
thing.
is. Yeah, with the vanilla wafers.
Yes,
Mhm.
you have to have vanilla wafers,
Mm.
and it's I only see that at Black Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
I love banana pudding. I'm not even
So
gonna lie.
fucking
Yeah,
good.
it's so good.
Or like when you go to a barbecue place, they usually have it.
Oh
okay,
yeah,
growing
is
up,
it a southern thing or is it a black thing?
that's
I
a
think
southern
it's-
for sure, right?
Yeah, is it a southern thing or is it like
southern thing for what again? Sorry.
banana pudding?
Mm.
Is it southern or is it like specifically black people?
I don't know. It might be a southern thing, man. It might, because we all basically came from the south,
Right.
down to it.
So like
You
culturally, we may have picked it up,
I think so.
like peach cobbler or something like that.
So wait, let me ask you guys this: coleslaw, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Mm.
Thumbs up.
But it depends. It depends.
Too much mayo or not
yeah,
enough, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm very picky when it comes to slaw.
I'm not keen on mayo.
Yeah.
I'm not great. I'm not great about. I don't like it. I'm not crazy about it.
I like my slaw a little sweet. So
See,
you're not going to get that from the mayo.
I just learned again. I'm a picky eater, and I'm kind of ignorant to food. So I tried kimchi for the first time. I was like, oh, this is fire.
Mhm.
Somebody's like, it's Korean slaw.
Right.
And I was like, gotcha.
Yeah.
But we have mayo, and that fucks it up for me.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
It's hit or miss. More of a vinegar slaw, great. Fantastic on like sandwiches and stuff like that. Some pepper, some salt.
Now we're
whatever.
talking.
Yeah.
And that's like a North Carolina thing, right? Like don't North Carolina do that with their barbecue and whatnot?
Yeah. I think, but also I fuck with like KFC slaw. That's like super thin, like super minced up slaw.
I fuck with Popeye's slaw.
Popeye's.
What's the texture of that like?
Popeye's slaw, a lot like KFC slaw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thin, light, very light. Very light. Yeah.
The star of the show for Thanksgiving is the dinner roll, though. People sleep on the dinner rolls.
Okay, well, dinner
I'm a
roll
bread
are you going
guy.
with,
Yeah.
Because I like to go with the Hawaiian.
That's great. That's the move.
Hawaiian's an easy go-to, and you can church them up.
True.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can really like you could eat them as they are, or
Yep.
you can make some sort of a butter garlic
Absolutely
like sort of spread and then bake them with that.
And it makes very good for leftovers when you want to get
the mini sandwich.
Now you're making
the
Thanksgiving sliders, the Bobby sliders.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's all about that late night sandwich at the end.
Yes, my family is basically all become vegan, which is kind of a bummer for me. I have a cousin who is like the most amazing cook, and she just Thanksgiving is her day.
Mm-hmm.
It's turned now into like vegan cooking, but she still hooks me up with the turkey. I still get my bird.
Okay.
But she used to do this chimichurri turkey.
Ooh.
And it is fucking incredible. I just have to buy my own turkey every year. So now that's what I'm doing today, which like the day before Thanksgiving. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
Yeah.
But...
Hey.
Yeah.
I heard, okay. My girl can attest for it because she went and got it. Popeyes is selling turkeys.
Yo,
I heard, it's great.
I think they were doing that last year too, like Popeyes brand turkeys.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing, because I don't know, like we have in-laws now, so I don't know if we're like if they're all vegan too.
Mm-hmm.
So my cousin was like, just buy turkey breast since you're gonna be the only one.
Yeah.
So I was like, right, because I don't want to like. What happens to me usually, like last few years, is I gotta like disassemble this turkey carcass and then like pack up all the leftovers. It's so gross. It's rough. It was traumatizing. I did not know it was that brutal.
Yeah. And that's all I eat. All I eat is the white meat.
Right. And so I'm like, I live alone. I don't need this full bird. Like I don't get
turkey
through
for
it.
7.
I'm inviting homies over, but they got their own leftovers.
Yeah,
So like,
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I honestly I think the turkey breast is the move.
For sure.
Here's what you need. You need a 6-pack of turkey dogs and call it a day. Let's not
The
overcomplicate
chimichurri turkey
this.
dogs, couple turkey sausages.
That a chimichurri turkey hot dog
That doesn't sound terrible.
It's not bad.
Little twist.
No, put a little of that vinegar slaw on top. Now we're on the dance floor.
I don't know, with the connotation that comes with hot dogs these days, I don't think that's the move. That's
right.
Hey yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't eat that.
Let me ask this. What's everyone's stance on cranberry sauce?
That's exactly what I was about to ask too.
Knew. The can or because the can's just dancing like this.
The can
Jell-O.
is dancing.
Yeah.
But you gotta whip it.
Yeah.
You can't just serve it up like in can form. That's not the move. You gotta.
What about like cutting it? Like the fork,
slicing it.
Fork
I mean,
on the
if you're
side?
trying to have a little fun before you whip it, do it. It always feels
gross.
good.
It's gross.
I love cranberry sauce.
I eat it. I fuck it up, but like
I love it.
The can, when you see it and it's standing up when it comes out, I don't love that.
It's just cranberry and gelatin.
See,
horse hooves.
Horse hooves. My cousin would make her own cranberry sauce. But she likes a more like savory, like tangy.
Okay.
A little bit of orange in there.
Yeah, like you'll get some orange zest. So she likes it to be a little more tangy and tart versus sweet. So she tries not to add sugar. And I've officially come to the conclusion that I like a sweeter cranberry sauce. That's why we're here.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I want the sweet sauce on the turkey.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah. No.
That's not pause.
You don't need to pause that. You don't need to pause that one.
I'm being specific.
Yeah. You don't need to pause that one.
Yeah.
I like my cranberry sauce just a little bit, right? So I just like to just get a little bit and then put it with like
a light schmear.
Yeah, just a little bit, just so I could just taste a little hint of it.
My plan of attack for cranberry sauce and turkey is this may lead us into the next question, but I like to, because I go lightly on my rounds. I don't make a mountain of food on my first round because I'm coming back.
Smart.
So my first round is turkey with the cranberry. The second round, turkey with the gravy. Because the mashed potatoes already have gravy on it, so I'm still getting
savory. Okay.
Hit them with the sweet. Come back, and then I put the gravy on the turkey.
I'm not big on gravy.
I'm not a gravy person.
I'm just not a big gravy person. So
once I learned what gravy was,
horse hooves,
I kind of became less interested.
Just like what? It's just like sauce and butter, right? Like
it's butter with the juices of the turkey,
right?
So like the reduced fat and all the oils that come off of it when you cook it.
The broth.
So it's just butter and flour. And the broth essentially.
Yeah, flour. Yep.
You have to add flour to thicken it, but I mean, in essence, that's gross. But like I eat turkey. Like I'm eating, so it's really not that different.
Right.
And it's delicious. So. But like when you think about it, in essence, it's kind of gross. Are you guys stuffing people?
Love stuffing.
Okay.
Love stuffing.
We call it dressing.
So that's what you're making when you say dressing.
Yes, that's what I'm making. So
I thought you were making like a salad dressing. I was like, wow, that's
I'm making dressing.
Big contribution to your family.
We call it dressing because we don't stuff it.
You don't stuff the bird.
Right. We keep it on the outside.
Where does it go under the skin? The stuffing?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I don't know. Does it go inside of the bird?
Inside the bird, yeah.
Okay.
What's the point in that? You don't eat that.
I think you cook it.
And then you take it out?
Yeah. And then you like scoop it out.
Because it's kind of like a gravy situation. It's
There is, and I feel like everyone should know about this. There is a White Castle recipe for stuffing made with White Castles. And that's what my family traditionally did in the Midwest for years and years. And it's a bunch of shredded White Castles.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah,
absolutely fire.
essentially how I make mine.
Okay.
Essentially, yeah. So I do mine with cornbread,
Right.
hot sausage, and then some like celery, onions. I put some
Carrots.
Yeah, I put some carrots in it. Put some mushrooms in it, like diced up mushrooms in it for a little bit of flavor. Yeah.
That's fire. I'm picky with celery. Celery's like hit or miss.
Really?
Yeah, because celery's like the lettuce on the burger. They give it to you hot sometimes, like with your wings or whatever, and you're like, man, this is just a vessel to get the blue cheese. That's it.
See, I'm not a celery alone eater. So like, you give me celery with wings, I'm not eating the celery. But if celery's chopped up in the soup, celery's chopped up in like my dressing, I'm gonna eat it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's gotta be part of the dish.
Yeah.
What about carrots with the wings? Are you eating the carrots?
No, not doing that either.
Oh, not eating the carrots either.
What is that for? What are those, just to like alleviate heat? Like what is the veggies on the side wings for?
I think everyone just had leftover blue cheese and ranch, and they were like, "Hey, like
you gotta dip it."
I want to eat this ranch, but I can't drink it.
Yeah, that's like the American way. You're like, what can I put this ranch on?
You're right, because like places that don't give you have to ask for ranch.
Yeah.
They're not adding the celery in the carrots with it. But the places that you order wings and they automatically give you ranch, they're gonna add in celery in.
I think that's literally what it's for. I always thought it was just like a way to alleviate the heat. Like, oh, it's hot, celery ranch.
Does that work? I mean, the ranch.
It's like drinking milk, right? It's the same shit.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That would help. Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I think you're right, though. I think it really is just, it's an edible utensil.
It might be.
Wings and milk, though, just sounds so rough. Like,
that's only for alleviating heat. You know,
barbecue sauce in your.
But like at a certain age.
Shout out to Gray.
Shout out to our guy
shout out to Gray.
At a certain age, and we're all at that age. Anything wild like that, and you're fucked up for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
You know,
you might be like, yo, I made a mistake.
Yo, even like ice cream, like OG analog ice cream. If I eat too much of that, wrecked.
You can't do it. That's why we switched to Kate's ice cream. Shout out, Kate.
I always get hyped. I'm like, yo, ice cream. Hell yeah. Yo, I got a funny ice cream story that happened to me this week.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know. I must have been having like a day or something, but I'm out doing my thing. Having what we do. We went and had we went and got food, me and Shorty, and we go to get ice cream afterwards. So we're in Chinatown and we stop at the gelato shop.
Have a day.
And we are the first ones in there. We're looking at the flavors, we're trying things. It's gelato. It's not rocket science. Also, I don't know what the difference between gelato and ice cream is.
Are you guys feeding each other with the little
absolutely no? Come on, dude.
He said, "I'm out here having a day. I'm not cupcaking."
Yeah, relax. And so, a couple of guys come in after us, and we're still deciding. So we're like, "Yo, you guys go ahead." And his buddy's like, "Yo, I've never been here. This looks good." And his guy's like, "What? You've never been here?" He's like, "Yo, like, this place is amazing." And then starts to be like, "Oh, what's this? Let me try that flavor. Let me try that flavor. The colors are beautiful. What is it?" And then he starts asking the poor girl who's just like probably, I don't know, 19, 20, working the fucking gelato store. He's like, "Do you guys make this yourselves? Or is this an original concept?"
Here we go.
Yeah, he asked, "Is this an original concept?"
Oh,
and
wow.
I was like, is
gelato?
What an gelato? Like, what's an original concept?
Small spoons?
And she's like, and she had no idea what he meant by that question. So she's like, what? Like, I mean, like, yeah, this is our store. He's like, is it like mom and pop owned? And she's like, well, yeah, like we just have one owner, one store. Like, we're not franchised. He's like, but is this an original concept? She's like, I don't know, dude. I'm looking at him like I want to interject and be like, dude, it's gelato. Like you could buy this in the store. He's like, do you guys sell this in bulk? Like this would go great over in blah 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 blah. And I'm like, it's gelato. Like they have it everywhere. Like,
yeah.
And he literally is getting a taste of every single flavor and going like ham about like the beautiful colors. And I can't roll my eyes back far enough. I've rolled my eyes so far back, they're back to normal. And like I've done a full circle. I was like, and it literally took like 15 minutes. And mind you, we were like, we haven't decided yet. You go ahead. And so now we're waiting on this guy. And he's like really he just shamed his friend for never being to this place and then proceeded to ask every single question, wanted the manager's information because he wanted to contact him.
Oh, wow.
Like it's gelato, man. And I wanted to say it so badly and like I've never wanted to interject in somebody else's business so badly and be like, yo, it's gelato. It's Italian ice cream, man. Like you could buy this at the grocery store. It's not an original concept. It's as original as American ice cream.
Yeah.
It's just ice cream.
Yeah.
They didn't invent ice cream. So when I finally made my order, I was like, so, yo, did you guys like invent gelato? Like, is this an original concept? And she was like, yo,
Mr. Funny at the end.
Yeah.
Like, stop. Stop.
Yeah. Mr. Quiet Funny because he didn't want to interject.
I'll have an affogato. Did you guys come up with that? Is that an original concept?
But you didn't interject though and say, hey, I'm ready. We're ready.
No, somebody came in, like a couple other people came in and they went to make an order and she was like, oh, hold on. Like they've been waiting. Sorry about that. Sorry. I was like, dude, no, we asked to wait. Like, but I just didn't know it was going to be that.
They just let everyone go by. Everyone that comes in, they're like, oh, he's waiting. Don't worry. We're just going to leave you in purgatory for the rest of the year.
Yeah. I had no idea it was going to be.
God. That I ate so much gelato in Spain when I went out.
Oh
there.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
We didn't get to talk about Spain. I want to hear about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. My issue is this. I'm not a taste tester.
Okay.
Sometimes I am. But you taste test one thing and then it's whack. And then you're like, fuck, I have to ask them again.
Yeah.
I have to bother you again. And
well, that guy didn't have a problem with that though.
No. I would.
Yeah.
I personally would. If I have to have you like give me a little spoon more than once, I'm looking at all the possibilities here. I'm like, this could get really awkward. Like, oh, I don't like that one either. Like anything more than one, I'm like, whatever. So I just pick, and if it sucks, it's gelato. You're still like eating gelato. It's like pizza.
Yeah.
You know, like they're not, you kind of guess and then you go about it.
Yeah.
But I fucked up a lot of gelato in Spain. The food out there is crazy good. I can't say enough good things about that. I ate a good amount of seafood. I did break plant-based for that. Small plates. But here's the thing.
Tapas.
Yeah, a lot of tapas. Here's the thing. Everyone was mildly offended that I wasn't drinking wine or having some sort of with the meal. So I was like, oh, I'll just take a water. I'll just take a Coke or whatever. And the first night, the guy goes, I can't believe this. The waiter said that to me, and I'm like, yo, you're causing a scene, my man. I'm out here eating by myself. I'm out here eating by myself. That's half the battle. Like just going to a restaurant by yourself, let alone he's like, yo, this guy's not drinking wine. I'm like, yo, chill.
For real. That's
chill.
Shit like that is what makes me want to break. Like what makes me want to get back into wine because I can't handle the embarrassment. I'm
crazy. Way
too easily embarrassed. So if somebody did that to me, I'm like, fine, just give me a fucking glass. Jesus Christ. Backstory. You could easily peer pressure me by fucking I shouldn't have said this.
No, backstory on this. Nick, you haven't drank in how
long? As of today, 10 months in a week.
Amazing. Incredible. I am at like almost 1,000 days.
Sick.
I'm around there. But moments like that are like, yo, I just want to be under the radar. Like, yeah, if you feel like it would make me fit in, pour me a glass of wine and it'll just sit there at the fucking table.
Right. Like that's
whatever. Like I don't care. I don't need all the pageantry where it's like I had to explain myself. And I'm like, yo, anywhere else, like I'm with homies or whatever, people know, like, yo, if somebody buys me a shot, they'll be like, oh, here, give to somebody else, whatever. This dude was like, yo, no wine with dinner. And I'm like, no, dude, I got like shit to do, like any excuse besides like, yo, I don't drink. So
right. Like I don't drink, and they're like, what? Why?
What are you doing out here in Spain?
And I guess that's like, I mean, I like people say that's like kind of like a cultural thing.
Yeah.
But like I feel like drinking is a part of every culture. So like that doesn't really like ring to me. Like I'm sure there's people in Europe that don't drink either. So
yeah. It's the focal point of our culture. Like tonight, Blackout Wednesday, for example.
Yeah.
Like the biggest party night of the year. Arguably. Next to like I was gonna say Valentine's Day, next to Halloween and New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm not invested in like big nights like this, like the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I've always worked. I don't know about you guys.
No,
like,
I've just always worked. That's where my
working.
investment lies.
Yeah. It's like a good money night, like you make your bag, but like I never was like, oh, I gotta go out. It's the night before.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And then be hungover at dinner with your family, talking about shit you don't want to talk about. No way, man.
You know what my least favorite part about Thanksgiving is?
Go on.
What?
Showing up too early.
Nightmare,
dude. So dinner takes forever to cook, obviously.
Yes.
And this happens to me every year. And now I've kind of it did most of my life. And now I've kind of learned, like, don't show up at 2 p.m. Like they tell you to show up at 2 p.m. And I'm like, what? I don't want to watch you cook for 4 hours and watch hella football with my uncle who, like, it gets mad boring. Like I can't sit and watch 2 games of football on this couch, like not at home. I could have been home. You know what I'm saying? Like, and waiting for people to come in and then just like watching the preparation. And now I'm not allowed to be involved in the preparation.
Yeah,
my family.
Right.
Like I always offer, and they're just like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
because you're a pagan. It's all the vegans in the kitchen. Here's the pagan.
Yeah, now I'm a pagan. So it's also like they got this. You know what I mean? And also I believe that like on the daily, like, I don't know about you, like Travis, you live with your chick. Like when you guys cook, do you cook together? Is it just a one person show? Like I don't need your help.
I can't do it.
Somebody gets in the way. Like I don't need you there. You know what I mean?
Because one person in the kitchen is enough.
Yeah. And like, what are we doing? Dicing onions together? Like it's
I can't.
It's unnecessary. And so I get it. Which is also like, why do I need to be here?
Right.
Nick, are you still at the kids' table?
Fuck you, no.
I wasn't sure if like the, because sometimes in some families, no matter how old you get, you're always the baby of the bunch.
What's funny is because we're a Mexican family, we don't really. The irony is we celebrate our Thanksgiving, like our holidays, early. Thanksgiving is usually like multiple Thanksgivings. So like my immediate family, we did ours yesterday. And then actually 2 days ago we did it. What's today? Wednesday? We did it Monday. And tomorrow I'm at my cousin's house. So we're doing we do multiple, but I'm the first boy in my family. So I'm the oldest boy cousin. And so the kids' table thing ended so like early for me. I've been spoiled in that regard. Like I get my own pie. They always make me my own pie, and they ask me every year what pie I want, and it's mine to take home.
Legend. Yeah. Right this way.
I've been spoiled for years because my mom was always cooking, was always the cook for Thanksgiving, and my mom fucking throws down.
That's sick.
So absolutely throws down. So this is the first year. This is the first year that I haven't had my mom's cooking.
Damn.
Yeah, for Thanksgiving. Yeah.
You gotta fly out.
Yeah, no, but she's gonna come in. She's gonna come in, but not Thursday though. Yeah. So
Thanksgiving is the shit, and I don't think I realized it as a kid.
It's the shit. My mom pulled up yesterday with 4 dishes, like for me. We're going to a Screen Door tonight for dinner.
Oh, and dope.
I'm just.
You haven't been there yet, have you?
I haven't been there yet. No.
You're in for it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good.
But she pulled up with the green bean casserole by request. She pulled up with the mashed sweet potatoes with the marshmallows on top, but she whipped it with a little bit of pineapple in there, which surprisingly turned out pretty good.
Never saw that one.
Something new. Yeah, she was like, I saw this online and I wanted you to try it. A little pineapple in there. It was good.
Okay.
And then the dinner rolls, and then the tofurkey roast. I did the plant-based route.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's cool.
My family does tofurkey a lot.
It's close to the real deal. Honestly, I could go without it, but like it's nice to supplement and feel like more of a Thanksgiving.
My nieces are flat out like, we prefer tofurkey, which I'm like, y'all are wild, but it's good.
Yeah. I mean, before, like, I would have been like, when I was younger, I would have been like, no, I don't want a veggie dog. I don't want anything like that. Now I'm like, yeah, it's whatever. It's gotten much better.
It's got so much better.
And I think I was talking to one of you guys, like, it had to be hell 10 years ago being vegan or being vegetarian.
I think you were talking to both of us.
Yeah, I think we've all spoke on this.
Yo, your food just sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many options for you now everywhere.
Yeah.
Now it's easy. And especially out here in the Pacific Northwest, it's like, it's an alley-oop. There's more people on board than not on board, or leaning either way, that they're like,
yeah, that's
right. Yeah, and
it's a big turnaround. It's a big turnaround when you can eat like shit as a vegan, where before it was like you're forced to eat healthy. Now you can, I mean, not to promote that sort of thing, but like you can eat fast food as a vegan. Like you can eat shit food as a vegan.
Yeah.
I tried being vegan for a week and all I ate was Oreos. It was
See,
there you go.
I don't hate that.
Let me ask you guys this. What's the best Thanksgiving movie? I feel like Thanksgiving is overlooked when it comes to movies.
Thanksgiving is overlooked when it comes to a lot of like media, like music. There's no Thanksgiving music.
Clothes. Where's the cool Thanksgiving clothes?
It's just fall. Like that's the only thing.
Just fall.
Because you just kind of dress for fall, flannels, jeans.
And I feel like a lot of movies too, like
I think of Charlie Brown
with Christmas. So yeah, Charlie Brown is the only one, right?
That's the thing that kind of pisses me off about Thanksgiving is that, and it's that we kind of skip it and we're just like, oh, Christmas is coming, and it's the Christmas is coming.
There he is. Yeah. That is on my list of things I want to talk about today. How early is too early for Christmas?
See,
I wanted to talk to you guys about that today.
I needed to talk to you guys about this too. Because
I got a text from P-Dot today.
This has been an ongoing topic in my household right here. Because for me, it's always after Thanksgiving.
What did Jay-Z say? Let that bitch breathe.
Yeah,
right.
Let it breathe.
You gotta have a Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Give Thanksgiving its respect.
Yeah. Even if you don't get behind the holiday, and I get it, it's a fucked up holiday.
It's a fucked up holiday. That's what I was gonna say too. Is like 1,000%. It's kind of hard to make music about Thanksgiving knowing what it is.
It's a mess. In the true sense of community, we're getting together, like we did a Friendsgiving. I think it should be renamed like a Friendsgiving or something like that, where we celebrate our loved ones or our people in our community, whatever. I think that's a good opportunity for everyone to catch their breath for a sec before we dive back into Christmas, because Christmas, I mean, my mom was talking to me about this yesterday. She's like, I just feel overwhelmed by the holidays.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm like, yo, 100%.
Absolutely.
These 3 holidays back to back, now that we're not children anymore, it's like it is overwhelming.
Yeah, and
like,
I
Halloween
give
is a lot.
less
You gotta
and
buy
less fucks about it too.
You start to give less. The magic of it goes away when you find out it's only magical because how fucking expensive it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like
it's
imagine
a consumer
having
holiday.
Sure. They're all these are huge money makers for huge corporations. Like, so imagine if we have kids, right? We got to buy them shits, costumes and candy, and then snacks for their class because they're having Halloween parties. Fast forward Thanksgiving, we got to do the dinner, which is fucking obscene. You know what I mean? That's a lot of fucking money. I find out how much money like anybody that hosts Thanksgiving is spending upwards to $1,000 for a good one.
Damn.
They're coming out of pocket.
They're coming out of fucking pocket. And then
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
They should be coming out of pocket. And then they're not charging a cover. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's out of the kindness of your heart, people donate, but like,
wow,
there's not a cover charge for Thanksgiving. That's wild.
Wow.
And then Christmas comes, and now you're obligated. Like, this is the worst one. So you just had two little like teasers.
Yeah.
You spend a little. Here's a little Halloween trip. Here's a fucking incredible meal. Boom. Now it's just here we go, motherfucker. Buy gifts. A lot of them.
Yeah.
So much so that the day after Thanksgiving is like, oh, everything's on sale. Get ready for Christmas. You got a month. Hit the fucking ground running.
And I want to hop right into that after saying this. The best case scenario is to have a birthday right in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Then you're just teed up.
Right.
Wins on wins.
And isn't there more like, I think there's a higher concentration of birthdays around this time too. Scorpios, like everybody's.
Everybody.
I only know that because Scorpio season is a thing, but like everybody's like, there's a high concentration of like, I don't know if you got in your friends group, but like most of your friends are around this time.
There's a girl just had her birthday.
Yeah.
Last week.
There is a window where you can't have your birthday too close to Christmas, or else you just get the one gift.
Right.
Like from your significant other or from your family or whatever. Right. You just get the one gift.
And then New Year's comes and you're like, all right, glad that's over. We just spent a shit ton of money. Let's start the year off right. And now you're making all these resolutions about like financial resolutions because you just had 3 months just fucking you up.
Yeah. Imagine if you're born on New Year's Day, you just get steamrolled for your birthday every year.
Steamroll.
Start at zero.
Yeah. No one's celebrating. Everyone's raged their faces off the night before. And then you're like, hey, today's my birthday. And people are like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I am so hungover right now. I don't want to
hear. I don't want to celebrate anything.
I'm not celebrating anything. I drank Wycliffe all night long and I puked out of my nose. I don't want to hear about it. That's how it is.
It is.
Black Friday. Black Friday shopping. Do we do that? Are we a fan of that?
I done it one time just to witness it and just so I can say that I did it.
Worth it?
Fuck no.
It's never worth it.
No. I just wanted to say that I did it. I just wanted to see it. And now that I saw it, never.
I remember like saving my money. I remember I had my first job and I saved my money. And me and Mumbles, shout out to Mumbles.
Shout out.
We're like, let's go Black Friday shopping. Let's hit the mall. Like, let's go get gear, like, because they got all the sales. And it's just regular ass sales.
Yeah.
Like Air Forces at Foot Locker were like, buy one, get one 20% off. Or like, you get the sale rack was buy one, get one half off and shit like that. And you're like, this is just normal shit.
Yeah. Just with a red bow on it.
Everybody's here. Yeah, they put a red bow on it.
Yeah.
And then we're like, yo, let's get a TV. And it's like, it's still just the sale stuff.
Yep.
Which is gonna go on.
TV is the move. If you're gonna wait in line, if you're gonna do something like that, a big ticket item would be the only reason.
But those sales still last, though.
Those sales, and now Black Friday is like going all the way till Monday, so you have the whole weekend.
Yeah. And then Best Buy started doing their Memorial Black Friday sales.
You have 3 opportunities to get those sales a year.
Yeah. And Best Buy started doing their Black Friday sales like 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. Yeah. So like you have the whole month.
Yeah.
Is that because of Amazon? I think
it might be.
Yeah. There's
100%.
no way to keep up, you know, like, which is
the
good for the consumer.
It's really great for the consumer, but like, it's also like, we're not getting the deals that we thought we were. Like, that's just the cost of the item.
No.
Yeah.
And how much really is 20%,
Speaking of Black Friday, I just, on Plex, I just watched a movie called Black Friday. And it was a horror comedy movie and shit. Like, It's stupid as hell, but it's funny. It's funny.
Is it about shopping?
Yeah.
Like a horror movie on shopping? That's kind of funny.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good.
like Night of the Living Dead because it has Bruce Campbell in it.
Okay.
And the shoppers get infected by some kind of virus and they turn into zombies and they go crazy inside of a store. And you got your workers trying to fight to stay alive and get out of the store and survive the night.
I'll check that out.
Not funny. I mean,
I'm gonna be honest.
It's not gonna be nominated. Okay.
No.
I'm gonna be honest. Tomorrow is for the Beatles documentary, and I do want to talk about that.
Yes.
We got Nick. How many hours we got tomorrow? 6 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, 6 hours from Peter Jackson. That Peter Jackson. Beatles documentary coming out on Disney Plus.
I'm so juiced for this.
Yes.
Yeah. I just saw Love too. Like I'm fucking ready.
Oh, you're ready. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about that because you saw Love. You've seen everything out there pretty much, right?
Yes, I've seen that was the only one I hadn't seen.
10 out of 10?
It was great. This is like the new, they revamped it. I never saw the earlier one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. It was great. Like, these search shows, especially the ones based on musicians, they're like the Elvis one was literally a telling of his life story.
Mm-hmm.
And then like with artistic like renditions of his songs, like interpretations. This one is basically like it was a timeline, so you went over like the like it was in chronological order, most of the music. But they were all like, it was like an original, like they were all just artistic interpretations of the songs themselves versus like telling of like a history of the Beatles.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really cool. It was cool to watch. It's like a really wild like music video. I don't know how else to describe it.
What song did you hear in there where you're like, man, I forgot how heavy this is, how dope of a song this is?
So they have an alternate version. Like that was bugging me out because now I'm like, oh, this is different. Come Together.
Woo.
They had like a different, like the vocals were different. Not the vocal, like the harmonies. I don't know if it was just like redone, like a remastered version, but you can distinctly hear each of their voices. And the piece was great. While My Guitar Gently Weeps was insane.
Ooh, heater.
There's two Beatles songs that always strike a chord in me, because they're like like the melody, and like Blackbird is one of those, and like always hits me kind of a little bit. Like I have like a do not playlist, which is songs that like are.
Did you get choked up? Did you get choked up, bro? Yeah.
I got way too, and I didn't. I used to get choked up on this song when I was little, like before I even knew what the song was about.
What's the correlation? It's just the sound, huh?
It's like it's a combination of like so Blackbird, and then they had another one. I'm brain farting on right now, but it's like two Beatles songs that do that to me. And one of the correlation is like, sentimental, and then the other one is like it has nothing to do with like sentiment. It is strictly melody.
Crazy.
And it just does that. And
wow.
So, and they were back to back. It was I can't fucking remember. Like I think it's While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
It's like Obladi.
Yeah, like that one just hits. But like I don't know, the minor key of Blackbird is just fucking heavy.
It's an incredible song.
So like they did this great piece to it, and then Come Together was a sick piece. Like it was sick.
Was Strawberry Fields included or no?
Yeah, Strawberry Fields is in it.
That one does it for me. And then something.
That's what I'm thinking of. Something is the one that hits. It has no like emotional ties.
Yeah.
To me, like personally, like the way Blackbird does. But Something just the melody, like there could be no words, and I think I would still get hit the exact same way. It has nothing to do with the words. It's strictly the melody, like makes me feel emotional.
Let's put that to the test next time. We'll do a live stream and then we'll play that midway through, instrumental version, and we'll
I'll
just have
fucking
a camera
weep, bro.
on
I will
you.
cry. I'm a crier. You guys don't have songs like that? Like that, just like the key of the song, like I don't know, like
so many. Yeah.
We'll call it the blue note versus the brown note. Just a key makes you cry.
Travis, I want to know about yours. I have mine. I'll share them with you, but I want to know about Travis's.
Shoot, man, there's a couple songs on that new Adele album that had me.
They got you.
God, man, she's hitting these notes, man, that had me in tears, bro.
Sometimes voices do that too, right?
No, it's voices for me.
Yeah.
And that Adele's new album.
You could be.
I can't relate to anything that she's saying, you know, because I think she's definitely talking about Skepta.
Yeah,
the whole album, you know.
That's so funny you say. That's how I felt about the Yeba album. Like I was like,
yeah,
couldn't relate at all.
Yeah,
couldn't relate. But these notes that she's hitting, man, it's just like fucking. They come from heaven, man. I can't even explain it. Like they really come from a different universe, bro.
Are you banging on your desk right now?
I am, man. I'm just like, fuck. You don't understand, man. That new Adele album is.
I heard the first two songs I was listening to on the way home last night, and it's very good.
She's a beast.
It's very good. I have no doubt that she's worth her weight in gold, as far as she is an absolute talent that's going to kill Vegas. When that residency is announced in Vegas,
oh my god, I might be there. I might be there.
She's dope, man. She's always been dope, though.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
It's not like it's just
hear the maturation, though. Oh man,
she's got an incredible voice, and she works with a lot of Black artists, like songwriters and musicians.
She was Black in her past life, man.
that Caribbean festival picture of her killed me.
So funny.
Yeah.
And she's dating Rich Paul too. Rich Paul might be like. He might be having the best year as a sports agent ever.
Chilling.
Ever. He has his own, he just came out with his own shoe from New Balance.
That's sick.
Right?
As an agent.
That's dope. And you're dating Adele.
He's chilling.
Come on, man.
That's
Adele's kind of hot now.
Adele fine.
Yeah.
She's fine.
Adele's fine.
Fine.
Yeah.
She always been though to me though. That's just me.
I did not know. Like I don't know.
She's always been to me. Like
her face has always been pretty, I guess. But she just kind of fit. And just recently, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Adele.
Yeah, the eyebrow.
You look great. How have you been? You know that one? How you been? You look great.
How you been?
What is up?
Yeah.
God. Oh my god.
Somebody get this man. He's thinking about the yams right now. Come get my man. I got a complaint. I'm gonna air a complaint on the podcast. I got
a grievance. File a grievance.
Let me file a grievance. I think you shouldn't be allowed to do coke in the bathroom if there's only one bathroom in the club. I think that's BS.
Hold on. Can I get my girl to come in on this one, to chime in on this one?
Is it incriminating?
No. It won't be incriminating. Hey.
She's like, I'm doing coke.
What?
One bathroom, two bathrooms.
She doesn't want to come in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Ask her.
All right, what's the question again? Hold on.
Oh, it's a statement.
Say the question.
I think that you should be able to...
She can't hear it.
Just repeat it. You know what it is.
One sec. Say it.
I think that you shouldn't be able to do coke in the club, in the bathroom, if there's only one bathroom.
He says he doesn't think you should be able to do coke in the club if there's only one bathroom.
Well, here's the thing. Legally, you shouldn't be doing coke in the club.
What? Just don't do coke.
I think in the open,
like she goes, where else are you supposed to do it?
I think you should get a pass to do it in the open.
Oh, Colin says you should get a pass to do it in the open. But that's asking a lot.
That's neither here nor there. You're asking a lot. And that's what I was just in the middle of saying is legally you there's no place to do coke.
Because
Where
I'm
else
sitting
are
here.
you going to?
Here's where this stems. Okay, I'm DJing the other night.
Mm-hmm.
I finally get done DJing. I'm DJing with Travis. I finally get a break from DJing, and I'm like, oh, I drank too much coconut water earlier. I have to go pee. And if you're a DJ, you time out your drink consumption based upon how long you're DJing.
Yep.
You're not gassing these drinks if you got a 5-hour set. You're just not. It's not realistic. So I timed it out just perfect to where I'm like, by the time I'm done with my set, I've been doing this for 16 years now. By the time I'm done with my set, I'll be able to go to the bathroom and save myself enough time. Two things. With COVID now, it's tough to find a public restroom. So automatically, if we're hemmed up in the club with this restroom, I'm already out of luck because everything.
You ain't going nowhere else.
No, it's not like I can't scoot into a 7-Eleven or a gas station or something and be like, yo, let me take a whiz. So I'm at the mercy of 6 guys in the bathroom having a good time.
Yeah.
And it's not a rush thing. They're not in a hurry.
No. They're always talking.
As far as they're concerned, it's being done at their home and they're the only people in the house.
Yeah.
So you got to knock.
Yeah.
You got to knock. You got to let them know somebody's
outside around the corner.
Worst case.
Many times.
Yeah. The girl in front of me was the one that mentioned it. She goes, this is bullshit. She goes, there's only one bathroom. And I said, you know what? I think it's unfair.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfair to those of you that are about to piss your pants.
Yeah.
Imagine if I had to go number 2.
You're screwed.
You gonna do
You're
that
shit
in
out
club?
of luck.
Are you gonna do that in club?
No. Here's the thing. And we can speak on this publicly. I don't take a Duke in the club. That's a no.
No.
Never. And I don't use many public restrooms either to go number 2.
Mm-mm.
I try to avoid using a public restroom, but I have IBS, so like, it is what it is.
Yeah. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
That's it. Yeah. Emergency situation. Yeah. But I can tell you, in my 16 years of DJing, I've maybe had to do that in the club less than a handful of times. Maybe.
I never have.
I couldn't imagine if somebody was in there doing
it. Was a big emergency.
I'm knocking on the door. If I feel like, some people have to take their time, but if it feels like you're just hanging out and I can hear you hanging out, I'm knocking.
Right.
Yeah, laughing.
People are out here
having a good time. Yeah.
Wrap it up. Do that shit out here. You can have the conversation out here. Finish up and come out here.
And there was 3 people in line after me. So at this point, you're really inconveniencing. If the club is 50 capacity and 5, 6, 7, 8 people are in line, almost 10% of the club is in line to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't ask them what their intentions were in the bathroom, but I automatically assume they also drank too much coconut
That's
water.
A rule that can't be enforced, though, because it's a rule. You're not supposed to do it. You're not supposed to do it.
Next person in line, I should have said, hey, let me ask you a question before you go in there.
What are you doing in there?
What number is it? Or is it something else? And
are you using it or are you hiding?
What did you eat for dinner?
Oh man.
Yeah. Let them designate a different bathroom. There should be a non-priority. This is what it should be.
Yeah.
There should be a non-priority bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
There should have an emergency bathroom
or a staff bathroom.
Just a bath, not even a bathroom, just a back room.
Yeah.
Just a room,
a rumpus room.
There you go.
A smoking room, we'll call it.
Yeah.
There's a club downtown here that has a smoking room.
Good move.
I imagine that's where those activities are done.
Yeah.
I bet you can get right into that bathroom without a reservation.
There's no bathroom. It's a room, and it happens to have an AC unit going outside.
No, I mean the actual bathroom.
Oh, the bathroom is fine. You never align. You're good to go.
See, people need an emergency restroom, and I say that, but then it's just a circus in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've anytime I've been to this venue, I mean, I don't know. I never go in there, like, because there's nothing in there. So I'm like, oh, like that's probably where everybody's doing their activities,
Mm.
the extracurriculars.
There's just nothing in that room.
No,
I don't know. I think one restroom is wild anyways. Anywhere. Two is pretty wild too.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my opinion. I had somebody crowd surfing this past weekend.
You did.
In the club. We can talk about that.
You did.
I played over the weekend, and I think it was actually one of DJ Gray's friends.
Oh, was it really?
I don't think we're going to tell him about this. We'll just wait for him to find this part of the episode organically, and then he can tell his friend. But this dude crowd surfed in the club, indoors, which was great.
that's so sick.
You don't get that too often anymore. COVID times.
I haven't seen a crowd surf. I've never seen a crowd surf in the club. I've only seen them at like shows.
It's a thing of the past.
Shout out to crowd surf.
People are lacing fentanyl and marijuana now.
What?
That just pissed me off, man.
Why? See, here's my. I know why you would put fentanyl in. I don't want to sound like I know too much, but I know why you would put fentanyl in cocaine. You shouldn't, but I know why people do it.
Okay.
Why the fuck would you put it in? There's only malicious intent to put it in weed.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, there's no other reason other than trying to hurt people by putting it in weed. Where is that a thing? Is that really a thing? Are people really doing that?
I just read it. Literally just read it. In Connecticut, they found some.
That's like I don't know the story. Obviously, I'm just going off just literally the conversation we just had. I feel like
No Jumper posted it.
I don't.
No Jumper, Adam 22.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, I don't know how viable that is, but I mean, that has to be like a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to hurt a specific person,
right?
Unless that person like gave some of his weed to someone else, but somebody must have been trying to get that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, that seems kind of like intentional. That's wild. Like, where would they didn't get that? They
said the report found 11 cases in July, 9 in both August and September, and 10 from October 1st through the 26th across the state.
Shit.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're all like from the same place. They have to be. Like, they all have to originate from the same place. One thing, festival season is kind of over, but fentanyl kits, like test kits, are available now, like to the public. So anybody that does partake, I mean, realistically, like, don't do pills, like, just don't. But if you are a person that participates in that sort of activity, and just test your shit.
Yeah.
If you buy a batch, test something. Test.
It's okay to do that.
Test your shit.
It's okay
because the numbers are going up. A lot of people are dying from fentanyl. Test for fentanyl.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a fucked up world, man, where you can't even smoke weed without having to worry about shit like that.
It's crazy. Like, I know just this last year, I know of 3 people in Las Vegas who have died of fentanyl overdoses. So that's why I found out about the test kits became available to the public like this year or last year. Like, it wasn't a thing before. I think now you can just go to a Walgreens or a CVS and pick up a fentanyl test kit. Like, it had to be voted on. Like, isn't that crazy? Like,
that's crazy.
I think every festival should have like safe drug testing stations. It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's gonna be there, and that's
it's in Canada. They have it in Canada at one of the festivals. I think that should be like normal.
I don't. Yeah, because I think in theory it's like, well, we're not asking. We don't want drugs here, and so to allow a test kit is to invite the drugs. But honestly, like, they're getting there anyways. EDC, me and everybody were talking about, like, they didn't, and Life is Beautiful, they weren't checking people.
Right.
And people weren't even asked to open their bags. Like,
oh shit,
that's scary.
that is scary.
Like, especially on the last days of these festivals, like my friends were like, dude, I didn't even have to open my backpack or anything. Like, you can't bring a backpack, but you can bring a fanny pack, and nobody was like, they were like, nobody asked me to open anything. So that's wild. Like, so I think honestly, after that whole Travis Scott thing, that's all by the wayside. I think security will be bumped up, and medical staff will be bumped up at every major festival. But yeah, it's just crazy to think about.
Yeah,
Fentanyl's wild.
We got to talk about this fight here. I don't know if you guys saw this clip. It's these three guys street fighting.
Okay.
This guy in the white here, this guy says, hey, get up and
watch
get in
this,
there.
Nick.
No.
Hold on. Run it back. No, let it run back.
What? How did he get under them? So he's
call him back up.
He's on the floor. He's on the floor.
Back up a little bit more. Right there. Okay. Watch this guy.
He broke his own ankle.
Did you see that, Nick?
Yo.
Okay.
Hold up. My man is on the floor.
Okay, what?
He's
hurting. See, he gets help.
This guy says, hey, get up and get in there.
Get in there. Oh, he hit the...
But see, my guy that helped him up is the best because he's like, watch his reaction after he falls back down.
Yo, so dude,
he helps him up. He goes, hey man, get up, help
get up,
boy,
get back in there, help your boy. He said, got him. Boop. Yeet.
Look at him.
Oh man.
Yo, that is mad unfortunate.
So I don't think he wanted to be in that fight.
He was already on the floor. I think he was in the fight already.
Or he was just watching because it looked like the person next to him was like sitting down as well. There was a girl sitting down.
Oh, right.
And he was sitting down. I think he was just maybe lit. And I think maybe that guy was like, hey, you can deal with this. You can take all these guys.
I think.
And he was like, here, help me up. And then he bruised himself.
My interpretation of the situation, because he's already on the ground, I think the guy that helped him up was a bystander. I think the guy on the ground was already in the fight, lost his footing, got knocked on his ass.
There's a girl on the ground as well.
What is she? Is she on her phone? What is she doing?
I don't know. But he was sitting by her.
Okay, so maybe he was like helping her out. She got trying to break it up or something. She got knocked down.
Yeah.
And I think that dude was just a bystander. Like, yo, you're the biggest dude.
Oh, he was for sure a bystander.
Your buddy's getting jumped. You need to get back up there and help him. Yeah, his buddy's. Oh no,
she's on the phone chilling.
He's trying to pull this guy off of him. He's like, go help him. He's like, got it. Ooh. Now he's under somebody.
Now he's just got a nutsack on his head.
But see, his face is the look that
I shouldn't have.
Have you ever rolled your ankle so bad that it just instantly goes numb?
Yeah. He's like, fuck, I just rolled my ankle.
Yeah. At the minimum,
sprained it.
Like, he's like, fuck, I just rolled my ankle. Like, I'm not getting back up. There's nothing I can do here. And he's under the fight now.
He wouldn't have that issue if he went to this gentleman's self-defense school. And I'm sure you guys have seen this guy.
Yeah.
This guy says this is how you're supposed to address this. If you got 4 guys on you, just to keep spinning in circles.
Wait a minute.
Yo, no way.
Why he come back to the camera now?
Yo, he said, yo, so that's how you handle that.
Doing a little ring around the rosy here.
But why he used the punching bag as a screen? Look at it. Look.
Yeah, he's like these guys are running like they're like these pushes are moving them around. I don't think that's gonna work. Elbow the gun, get it stuck in the door, bring it in. He's brushing his shit. Yo,
this man is gonna get somebody killed.
He's gonna get somebody killed. the viewers, you'd have to see that video. Check us out on YouTube to.
Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and bell every time that we drop a video, and make sure you drop us a line in the comments.
I know we're at the tail end of the show, but this is our 80th episode.
Oh, whoa, our Jerry Rice episode, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
quick math there.
Quick shout outs to everybody who has been listening to the show. I was just talking to Colin last night, and anytime we're in person, IRL, and somebody mentions the podcast, I'm always surprised.
I'm always shook.
Always.
I'm like,
always.
Wow, you actually listen to this podcast we do. So shout out to everybody that is listening, or even has, if this is your first time or whatever. To the people who've been listening to the beginning, to the people who've been just jumped in, to all of our guests who have ever been on the show, to the YouTube commenters, mean and nice. Shout out to you guys.
Shout out to the new friends. Yes. A lot of new friends. Opposite of Drake, more new friends. Not
more new friends.
Yeah, more new friends.
More new friends. We won't do the whole spiel because we'll save that for the 100.
Drake gained a friend this week, didn't he?
100. Who?
I don't believe it. I don't think that's real. I don't think Drake's new friend is real. No, it's
Ye.
I think
Ye.
Yeah, Ye.
That's his new friend.
I don't think that's real. I think that is part of the scripted apology thing he did. I think Ye's been kidnapped.
We already.
Oh no, for sure. Yeah.
This is money. This is
Jay Prince kidnapped Ye as soon as Ye got done with his Dream Champs. He was like,
kidnapped his
hey.
ass. I know what kidnapping.
Jay Prince was in the back like, hey, you go ahead and bring your home with you.
Yeah, bring your house with you.
Bring it home. You come up to Toronto. We're gonna go to that address that you posted.
Yeah.
Okay?
So
you know it. You know the one.
Hey, stand right here and read this.
I love Kanye calls his backpack
I don't
his
read
home,
good,
but he has 80 storage.
Right.
How powerful do you have to be to get Ye and Kanye to talk to you nicely?
Ye and Kanye.
Ye and Kanye and even
Mr.
Drake.
Kanye West
and Drake.
That's when you own the streets.
Yeah.
You have to own the streets to do that.
That's why they're friends.
What's Will Ferrell's character that sells the cars?
Gator.
The white hair guy.
Oh.
Ashley.
From Eastbound. Ashley.
Ashley Schaefer.
Yes.
That's what I kind of feel like. Jay Prince is. He's the Ashley Schaefer of all of it.
He's the Ashley Schaefer of hip hop.
So. Howie and I, TJ and I, Howie doing, former guest of the podcast, we considered getting tickets for this concert, this Kanye West, Yeezy, Louis Vuitton Don, and special guest Drake, Six God concert.
Or Larry Hoover.
The free Larry Hoover concert, which I should let you know, it is the free Larry Hoover concert, not free Larry Hoover concert.
Yes,
because
a lot of people got it twisted.
Yeah,
it's like, it's a free concert for Larry Hoover?
Yeah. I'm sitting in the Ticketmaster, like, let's see what these prices are. Yeah, I know from the jump, ain't shit free. So I'm sitting in here like, let me see what these ticket prices are. For the absolute worst seats, it was $290 a ticket to be in the last row of the stadium of the Los Angeles Coliseum.
That's wild.
That's high.
That's wild. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of coin.
Hold on. Is it? We're talking about arguably the two biggest artists in the world right now. What's that price?
Michael Jackson.
What's that price look like then?
I don't know. I feel like $250.
Because okay. Prince, Michael Jackson do a free Larry Hoover concert.
Right.
Yeah.
How much?
Not a free Larry Hoover concert.
You know what? But like with inflation and the era, I get it. Like $250 minimum just seems steep, but also like
$290 for the top row of the Los Angeles Coliseum. you're basically up in Toronto from that vantage point.
At that point.
Yeah.
So I was gonna go to see the System of a Down corn show at the T-Mobile Arena.
Fully support that.
And the cheapest tickets for that were, and that this is top floor, I think were 45, between 45 and 60. So it's crazy to me that that same seat is like $300.
Hold on. Breaking news.
Wee woo.
By the time this comes out, it's already going to be talked about, though.
Show ended.
Breaking news.
Team chairman George McCaskey told players that Matt Nagy would not be fired after Thursday's game.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
So now it's
it took me a second. I was like,
news
what?
Just for Neek. Yeah.
Just for Unique.
Here's a name you
Talking
don't know.
Kanye hit you with some bears.
Yeah, Talking Kanye hit you with some bears. Okay.
Yeah. No, I feel like I could see that. It's just further accelerating the fact that concerts are not for everyone anymore. Concerts are a rich man's game now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Out the gate, like to see your favorite artist is no longer affordable.
Right. Yeah, you're gonna have to. Okay. Are they going to be streaming this? Is this going to be streamed?
No.
It's not.
Because why are you going to pay for that?
Right.
I mean,
I get it. Like you want to be there, but like if it's $300 versus sitting at home,
how much were the Donda tickets? That TJ.
That's
paid?
what I asked TJ. I think he paid under 200.
And that was streamed.
Yeah.
Right, but it
wasn't a performance.
It wasn't really.
It was
okay.
It
Right,
wasn't.
right.
Honestly,
concert,
even more to be like.
Yeah.
Trav streamed.
I mean, it was a spectacle. It was something to watch. You know, like
Trav streamed his concert, his Astro World.
Well, we'll leave that at that.
We will, but I mean, he streamed that.
It was streamed nonetheless.
I had something to say, and I have nothing to say. So
you know what? There's a lot of like, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that because I'm thinking like, if you're charging that much to be there, the value goes down once you make it available for free online.
Right. Here's
if you made it like the middle of that, like, I don't know, I'd say even like 150 low end for like nosebleeds.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's justifiable. Like now you're paying to be there to be able to buy the merch to see it in person. And if you're at home, I don't think it'll be streamed, but maybe like recorded.
The merch line, forget it. Those merch lines are going to be atrocious. You could be selling anything. You could be selling a Jello mold with both of their faces, and that line is going to be from here all the way up to the 6. Let me tell you.
Wait a minute. Are they doing Nike and Adidas then?
I feel like you can't do either.
I feel like they're not going to do either.
They're just going to do just their own
Gildan t-shirts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's my question to you guys. Do you want to be in that Los Angeles hype beast crowd?
Fuck no.
No, I mean we're older.
That's why I asked if it was going to be streamed.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us are gonna.
I want to watch it from the comfort of my own home.
Yeah.
Is Pete going to be there? Pistol Pete?
Oh, that's a good question. You think Cuddy's going to bring Pete?
I don't know. I don't know if Pete has a seat yet.
Man,
at Thanksgiving.
Dang.
That'd
be so weird. That's just so weird seeing them together. I'm sorry.
Is she going?
I don't
is
like
she
to shit
going?
on people's relationships, but I don't know. Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian, that's some weird shit.
Nah, dog. Pete pulls them.
No, but it's weird. It's weird. He does pull them.
He pulls them, bro. It's not weird anymore. He's got a great track record.
Kate Beckinsale is his best by far.
Yeah, we don't know any better. I like for us to sit here and be like, that's weird. Like, no, he's got a great track record.
No,
it's
his
right
track
on
record
brand.
Is great, but I'm gonna say it's weird. Please,
I don't get it.
I got a great track record, and just because they ain't celebrities. Okay,
no, I'm not saying that wasn't. I'm gonna say it.
That's fucking weird.
I'm just saying I don't like. I'm sure we all got great track records, but
Pete pulls, but it's weird. It's weird, man. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Same week, Kanye's coming out and saying I'm still married. Colin.
That's Colin.
Does funny supersede hot?
I think so.
Yeah, it has to.
It's got to.
It has to.
And
right?
That's got to be for men, women, straight or gay. Like,
yeah.
Funny is attractive.
Yeah. I mean,
hot is great until it's not funny.
I'm assuming the guy just has an absolute hog in his jeans.
That's what I'm assuming too.
Hilarious
off top,
and he's just got a fucking elephant trunk.
Yeah. But nobody's like, oh, I loved you in SNL. I loved you in the King of Staten Island.
King of Staten Island was terrible.
God, those ones was terrible, man.
Terrible. Nobody. Nobody.
Good for him, dude.
I don't
think she's coming. I don't think she's going to the concert. And if she does, she ain't bringing him.
But the world needs more Pete Davidsons to even it out.
Yeah.
You don't need to 100%. Be the star of the show. They can't all be Brad. They can't all be Brad.
They can't all be Brad.
That's true.
You know, like
we need a couple Petes.
That's true.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Pete Davidson. Probably having the best decade of anyone.
Oh,
more or less.
At least the best year.
He went through some dark times when
I was gonna say at least
when Ariana Grande left him.
Yeah.
Yeah, things weren't looking good. Things were looking a little bleak.
Good, man.
Yeah. But damn it, he bounced back.
Boy, did he bounce back.
Though, man. Oh my
God. He turned the franchise around.
Good for him. Good for him. Good for you, Pete.
Petey's doing it, bro.
Good for you.
Pete, I'm sure you're listening. Thank you so
much. Thank you so much. You're an inspiration to us all.
Pete, you help us out, man. What a guy. Funny supersedes hot.
You let us know that anything is possible.
I
know Kevin Garnett said it. But hey,
Pete did it.
Keeping it strong.
Pete did
it. He's keeping it strong.
Did it. Shout out to you, Pete.
Big dick I got a funny Kevin Garnett story. I got a Kevin Garnett story for you, Neek.
Please.
Kevin Garnett, he went to Farragut High School in Chicago. So every year, my dad and I would always go down to the Illinois State Tournament. Illinois basketball is like Mecca. That's where March Madness started, was Illinois high school basketball. NCAA had to buy the rights, the right to use March Madness from Illinois State high school.
Gotcha.
Because they came up with that. So Kevin Garnett's team, Farragut, was playing Thornton High School in the state tournament. Before the game, I went down to try to get his autograph, asked him for his autograph. Said, nah, little man, I don't sign any autographs before games. Come see me after the game. I'm like, all right, cool. They got their butts whipped. I'm like, I can't get your autograph after this game now.
Yeah, I don't want it now.
You're not going to sign this. So that's my Kevin Garnett story.
Oh, my God.
I love KG.
I could see KG. He's my favorite athlete of all time.
Love KG. Love him.
KG's great.
He's got some wild ass stories.
He does. KG is like the Busta Rhymes of NBA.
Yes. Like all intensity.
All intensity, has the stories from everybody.
Yes.
He can say stories from every single person in the NBA, that past, present, and future.
He said some wild shit. And like some of the stories are always like, and like he has Michael Jordan stories.
Yeah.
Like, which is cool.
Like he'll never talk trash to MJ again.
Yeah, like Michael Jordan whooped his ass for talking shit. Like just gave him 25 and a quarter, some wild shit like that.
Does he have a book out?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I've seen a documentary
on
ESPN back in the day.
No. There was a doc. There's a doc that just came out.
There's one. There's an old one too, like while he was still in the league.
Mm-hmm. And he just put out a new one too.
Oh, okay, cool.
That he was on a press run for.
Do we ever talk about Uncut Gems?
I don't know. We don't really talk movies too much like in depth here, but yeah I loved Uncut Gems.
I loved Uncut Gems.
I loved it. Yeah, that's maybe the first thing we can all agree on this podcast. Uncut Gems, 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. But
great movie. All right, at least a 9.
I mean, it's up there. It's in my top. It's in my top 10 movies.
Yeah. Oh,
It's one of my favorites. I'm not like,
I liked it a lot.
It has a lot of like pieces in it that like speak to me like on a personal level. Like it's my favorite era of the Celtics. I hate Adam Sandler, and this is like the only movie of his that I really get behind. Like,
it gave me anxiety though.
So much.
That's why I love it.
The whole way through.
Any movie that makes me feel
no, without doubt.
That level of like uncomfortable, like it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I
love it.
Yeah, that's a great one. The only like another movie that made me feel that like intensely uncomfortable was Good Time.
Oh,
with Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Stressed for the whole movie.
Yeah,
so good. Also,
God, did he act his ass off though?
He's amazing. That's my dude, bro. That's our
Batman.
Actor. That's our Batman.
It's our Batman. I'm telling you,
too pumped.
He's gonna do great.
Bringing it back.
He's gonna do great.
Travis, after I watch this Beatles 6-hour documentary tomorrow, I'm gonna dive into your Marvel Studios order of operations you posted.
Hell yeah.
And someone checked you on it. Did you see this? You posted it on Twitter and someone checked you on it and said the Falcon and Winter Soldier is after Shang-Chi. They said you got your order wrong.
I got my order straight from Disney Plus, so they're gonna have to holler at Disney Plus about that.
You on Twitter now is just very strange to me because I keep seeing it and I keep thinking you've gotten hacked, but I'm very happy to see you on that space.
That's so funny to be like, oh, my man got hacked. He just started using it.
I'm just blown away. But the person that hacked him also has the same interest as him, but it's just tweeting, which is just very surprising.
Right.
I like it. I'm here for it. And Neek is good for 1 to 2 tweets every week or so.
Yeah, I'll pop in and just hit you with a few a day, and then I'm done for the week.
High quality content. That's what the people need.
Enough to keep you interested.
Yeah. I think that's going to wrap it for us this week. What do you guys think? Yeah. Anything else we didn't touch on that we need to speak on before we roll
Hawkeye, Disney Plus just dropped 2 episodes.
Oh, it did. That's right, great. It did.
And it's good. They're saying, Marvel is saying that Hawkeye is taking place in 2025. See, that's what this guy, he needs to do more research here. Okay. Hawkeye is taking place in 2025. Okay. Everything that we're going to see with Spider-Man and Doctor Strange taking place in 2024. So do your math here.
Wait, before
do your math and check the order.
Before we get out of here, what's one song that we need to add to the podcast Spotify playlist?
Do we each put a song on there?
Yeah, because we didn't do it the last 2 episodes with us.
Okay, true. Okay, I'm putting Adele.
Oh, here we go. Any song?
No, not any song. I'm putting Adele Hold On there.
Adele Hold On.
Okay. Neek?
I'm gonna go with some DJ shit. I've been into this techno label Trick lately. And Ewan McViker, so EWAN, Ewan.
Okay, yeah.
Tell Me Something Good is
Ewan McGregor.
McViker. Ewan McViker. Tell Me Something Good.
All right,
has been the track that it's so you guys will love it too. It's fucking fire. That's what I've been listening to lately.
I'm following this dude now. He's kind of got a people just do nothing haircut look going on here.
Yeah, everybody's rocking the Michael Bibi lately.
Yeah,
the bowl cut. Everybody's on it.
Everybody's got the Michael Bibi.
Colin, what you got?
I'm going with CAN, I Want More, because we were watching. I sent Nick the video the other day, and I just been hooked on that song lately.
Sounds good.
When they posted the video, it reminded me of how good of a song it was. I think that'll do it for this week, gents. Oh, before we get out of here, I want to talk about this. The Curb episode with the person that sits in the middle. Have you guys seen that yet?
Okay. Person that sits in the middle
at the dinner party.
Oh, no. I was
okay. All right. New episode of Curb, most recent one. Larry David says, I don't feel like it's only a certain person that can sit in the middle of a dinner party because that person is the glue that ties all the conversations together. They say interesting shit. They make it interesting, and they're not telling like really whack, boring stories.
So is that you?
I don't know, because at one point he was like, I don't want to be middle today. It's too exhausting.
Neat.
You're definitely the middle person of the podcast.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm the middle. Yeah.
You're definitely the middle person of this show.
Yeah. All right, but Travis, I think Travis is the middle at times too, because we're out in public and Travis is meeting people, giving them a hug. Hey, how? And I don't care.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
I can see the role changing IRL.
Yeah.
I can see in real life, Trav is the middle, and you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because as far as the show goes, you're the glue. You're the middle.
Yes.
I don't love talking to strangers. I do. I'm pushing myself more out of my comfort zone. And I think we all are because of the podcast. But a lot of times it's exhausting. Yeah.
It is exhausting.
You're asking a lot of questions you don't care for the answer, really.
Yeah. That's why,
you know, like, and
I can get in and out of conversations very quickly. I've picked up that skill. So if there's a conversation that I'm not rocking with, I can get out of it.
Yeah, I think that's something I've learned to do pretty gracefully, is like figure out very early on if I'm enjoying this conversation or if it's worth having, and leaving without offending anyone.
Yeah,
I get buried in the conversation where I'm like looking around. I'm like, what are they talking about over there? That looks more fun than
you forgot this person's name. You giving them about 4 uh-huhs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's crazy. You giving them, and once you hit 3, that's crazies.
Oh, you're checked out.
You're checked out.
I get conversation FOMO.
That person should know, like, they just said that's crazy 3 times. Let me wrap this up.
That's the 3. Yeah.
Unless you're talking to somebody from New York, because they're cool with that.
It's that crazy for everything. That's
multiple
crazy.
times. Yeah.
Yeah. I get conversation FOMO where I see other people having a good time within their conversation.
Damn, I want to be in that.
Damn, I'm in the wrong one.
Y'all talking about? Talking about some bullshit over here. Conversation.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Talking about some dumb shit over here.
Yeah. Like, like where somebody's talking at you and you're just looking through them and you're like, man, they're having such a good time over there. Or, what is that person eating? What kind of food is that? You know, just like
anywhere but here.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about? Damn.
That's why in a restaurant I have to sit looking outwards to the room.
Yeah.
I can't sit with my back to everything. That'll drive me fucking insane.
Because you want to be at the best spot.
I need to have the vantage point.
That is hilarious to think about. Like, I don't want to be just internally being like, let me out of here, dog. I'm trying to leave.
Yeah.
And then they keep. The worst is like when you break out, you're done, boom. And so me sometimes, like, instead of just like touching everywhere, like I'll touch, like talk with someone, and then I back out and I'm by myself, like cooling. You let the next person come. The worst is when it's that same person that you didn't want to talk to.
Right.
And they come back and they're like, yo, I noticed you're by yourself. Crazy party. Like, this is, and now it's like, that's your buddy. You're like, damn, dog. Like,
yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
This is making me sound incredibly antisocial, which is going against everything that we just talked about, how I'm become good at gracefully leaving and starting conversations, or starting and leaving versus.
Now people know, though. You've shown your cards.
Now people know.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely a fake monster.
But I was the reverse in Spain, where I was like ready to talk with anyone.
I want to know, was the language barrier an issue?
My Spanish got a workout. I will say that my Spanish got a whole ass workout. And I was surprisingly doing just fine having full conversation with people in Spanish. Granted, I had to have them repeat a couple of times, you know.
Did you use like a
every
translator app or something like that?
No, I was like, hey, talk a little bit slower. Like,
okay,
because people just fly through conversation,
Mm-hmm.
of course. That's anywhere.
right.
And I was like, yo, you're gonna have to repeat that one more time. And then I was answering everything in Spanish. The only thing I had trouble with is when I was in the cab. I had some issues with that. And then when I had to go get my PCR test at the clinic, the medical stuff was a little bit tricky. Yeah. So.
That's tricky. That's tough. Everybody thinks I love, because I'm half Mexican and I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
My generation, with the exception of my oldest cousin, we don't speak Spanish. All of our moms and uncle and dads didn't bother with us.
Yeah.
Just went English. So we're second generation American, and did not bother to give us Spanish. So like a lot of mixed people will be, or like they call it like Jack Mexican, will like, who don't speak Spanish, will be like, oh, I speak a little Spanish. And you speak a little Spanish till somebody who speaks Spanish comes up.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you don't know Spanish.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I probably know a little bit more than the average person who doesn't know Spanish.
Right.
But I don't speak Spanish. And so I just don't even try to like fake it.
But that in Spain,
would I have enough to get by in it somewhere? Maybe.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the basics.
Yeah.
In Spain, everyone automatically assumed that I didn't know any Spanish.
So they were.
And I was like, yo, I don't want you to step out of your zone. Let me try to speak Spanish here. Yeah, like I'm a guest here. Like, you don't need to change up the game.
Did you try to give yourself a refresher course before you left?
Real quick, yeah.
Okay.
A real quick one. Yeah.
That makes me want to like get back into learning. We should all, Americans are like, there's not a lot of us that are bilingual.
No, man. And I think everyone should know Spanish, honestly. Like,
at least in this country.
Yeah, it would benefit you greatly.
Yeah, my niece and nephews are in bilingual school, so yeah,
it's the way of the future. I think I think we should be. Yeah, anything. I think that's it, right? We said goodbye like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. The triple goodbye as usual. That's our signature move.
Yeah. That's our finisher.
Yeah. We'll be back next week. I want to get this straight though. Our guest next Wednesday is DJ Nova, correct?
Correct.
Okay, yeah. Next Wednesday we have DJ Nova, followed by Lamar Hurd.
Yep. Followed
by Clockwork.
Boom.
The great Mac Miller, his DJ. Rest in peace, Mac Miller.
In peace.
So I'm sure he's going to have a lot of stories that will tie in nicely with what Bonix talked about. I'm sure when he was on the podcast. Everyone stay safe out there. Enjoy. This is coming out after Thanksgiving, so hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving.
I might put it out today.
Hey.
Okay.
I got some extra time, so I might. I might just do it.
Lock it in. This will be out within the next 20 minutes. Straight to your door.
I could do it. We could do it. We'll put it out today.
Yeah. And then we will see you back next week. Same time, same place for DJ Nova. Peace.